what facilitates promotion in this kingdom are your giftings. Oh, see, we waste our time looking for things that are in us from external sources. You need to see people, some people who have followed individuals like slaves for decades. And at the end of the day, they kick them out as if they are useless. I know the place of mentorship if God connects you to someone. But I've seen people who wasted their lives trying to get the attention of individuals who never cared if they existed. Decades slaving, seeking approval, seeking recognition, whereas they are installations. Ordination is one, then giftings are another. There's not one of us here who does not have a gift. Not one. God is too good to create you without something that makes you unique. The Bible says you are his workmanship. Ephesians 2 verse 10. Created unto good works. How can you do good works if you don't have competencies and capacities? You are his workmanship. Do you imagine that the Almighty sculpts you, carves you, forms you, and then there's nothing inside you that makes you stand apart? It's not possible. There are installations in you, sir. Your job is to draw it out. So if you want to be promoted, find your gift. The day you find your gift will become the vehicle for your promotion. Proverbs 18 verse 16. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men. When you have a gift, and a gift that is refined, even your enemies, a point will come, they will need you. He said, Gentiles will come to your light. He said, kings will come to the brightness of your rising. The problem with most of us is we have not refined what is in us, but we are begging to be elevated to positions where only those things can keep us. Lord, shift me. But once you keep you there, you have not activated it. Imagine if I didn't have the capacity to communicate the word of God, and I fasted all my life to be put here. The day you come will be the last day you will come. You will sit down and say, what is he saying? Is this guy serious? You will walk away and never come back. So instead of begging God to give me a platform, I will sharpen my gift. When I sharpen my gift will become my platform. And even those who don't like me, they can't deny my presence, because my job is to burn. The flames and the illumination will create the necessary attention that will command the respect of my generation. This is the power of gift. A man's gift maketh room for him. Instead of walking about wasting your time begging people who don't care about you, sit down, find your gift and refine it. You refine your gift to a level, even those who underrated you in the past, they will apologize to you. They will call themselves foolish for not discerning you. I've been to places before where I meet people and greet them respectfully. I was here 5 years ago. They say, you don't mean it. I have met you before. I say, yes, I was here. How come I didn't know you? Well, you didn't have eyes. Now you do. They apologize profusely. They wish they knew you then. But don't blame them, because you too didn't refine yourself. Because the version of you that kings are looking for is the refined one. So if you want to sit in the palace, get refined. If you want to stand with kings, get refined. A man's gift. Look at Daniel. Daniel chapter 1 verse 17. It said God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding. See what stood the guy out. Daniel had understanding in dreams and visions. So anything that has to do with dreams, you can't be careful. The guy will stand out. No matter how you hate him, that gift will carry him out. In verse 18, the Bible said, of all that the king asked them, it said Daniel and his friends were 10 times better. He had done something with the gift. When the king had a dream and said, tell me my dream, the wise men showed up and said, tell us who interpret. He said, you are liars. If you can interpret, then you can tell me what I dreamt. They were sharpened to a level. Daniel showed up and said, king, don't worry. There is a God that reveals secret. So we didn't know this thing halfway. We have polished this thing to a level. You know, the wise man said, this thing you are asking for is only among the gods. I live among the gods. Give us time. All I need is time. And Daniel came back. The Bible said, then was the matter revealed to Daniel in a night vision. Well, what has he done with the channel? That even things that were hid, he could access. In Daniel 2:18, the guy was sleeping, the gift was still working. Until a point came, Daniel 5, if you read from verse 11, when another king came into power and they were looking for who to enthrone, guess who recommended Daniel? It was not a Jewish person. You don't need your brother to be there to recommend you. Sometimes when your brother gets there, he will be the reason why you will never come there. Because he wants only him to bear that name in that generation. So when they call your son name, he will say that person is not qualified. So that anytime he comes to the village, everybody will defer to him. You want 2 captains in this house? Stay there, I will bring peanut for you. So many times, your brother does not need to be there. If he's there, thank God for lifting him. But if it's for your own lifting, better develop your gift. Guess who recommended Daniel? A hidden queen. He said, there's a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the holy gods. He said, light and understanding is in him, and he has the capacity to explain hard sentences. In him is an excellent spirit, and in the days of your father the king, he was enthroned as president over the realm. Who motivated her? Daniel carried something that they couldn't deny. Carry something, sir. We don't beg for promotion. No. We force our way into it. Ask those who are doing great. If they tell you the battles they fought, you will know that mediocres are enjoying. Ask them. From gang-ups, to lies, to arrows, to curses, to wicked prophecies, to evil desires, they scatter all. Because there are things that can never be denied. A refined gift is one of them. It maketh room. You x-ray yourself now. Ask yourself, what is it that I have that will make me stand out in my generation? Ask yourself. Giftings. Giftings. Number 3. Time is flying. Let me run. Forces that makes for promotion. Principles. Nobody who lives without principle will go anywhere. Please, this one, hear it and hear it twice. If your life is random, uncoordinated, and always spontaneous, you are bound to fail. People who are promoted and promoted progressively, they live a life regulated by principles. There are forces that control how they do what they do, when they do it, and where they do it. Does it not surprise you that you don't find kings at street corners? You don't find kings carelessly. Even with the least things, they live by principles. Somebody asked me many years ago, he said, have you seen a convoy carrying a governor stop on the road before that they are urinating? That they want to ease themselves, and governor is standing by the roadside. If there's no restroom, die without urine. These are simple things. there are principles. Let alone higher matters. If a governor doesn't know how to ease himself and calculate where he's going to manage himself, even the governor knows he won't stop the convoy to ease himself. They are regulated with as much principles. Have you not checked your life? Is it not weak failures? You see every corner urinating and polluting everywhere. How many great people have you seen stand by street corner that they are urinating? It sounds simple, but it shows you that every height have laws. How many great men have you seen in the buka in the morning eating breakfast? Hey, mama put this food not plenty today, and they are fighting for plate. It's not about you don't have money. No, it's lack of principle. If that's your level, why not buy the food and take it home and eat responsibly? Now me you they talk to? Now me? For a plate of rice. You think about it. You can't be promoted, sir. You can't be promoted. You need principles. And so anybody who wants to be promoted, one of the things he does is to search the scriptures and find out the principles that make for promotion. And let me give you 5 because of our time. Number 1 is faithfulness. Faithfulness is the quality of loyalty and dependability. Before God promotes you, He will check to what degree you are loyal or dependable. Sometimes He even uses the systems within your context, like the person you are working for, like the system you are working for. He wants to check whether you have built loyalty into your spirit. If that quality is there, because the things He's promoting you to handle are responsibilities. They are authorities. It cannot be given to an unreliable person. So you see, we are fasting and praying, not seeing promotion. We are not dependable. I've quoted time and time again Luke 16, 10 and 12. He said, if you are not faithful in unrighteous mammon, who shall give you the true riches of the kingdom? If you are not faithful in another man's business, who shall give you your own? He said, if you are not faithful in little, you are not faithful in much. That's God. He can't promote you. I studied the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. And when I noticed where the master was promoting them, verse 21, you will see the factors put to consideration. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Because you have done well with this little you are given, I will give you authority over 10 nations. So people are not promoted randomly in the kingdom. That's why I told you from the beginning that promotion is not a gift, it's merited. And for God to promote you, you must demonstrate faithfulness again and again. Proverbs 28 verse 20. See, it's replete in scriptures. The problem with us is that we are not searching. It said, a faithful man shall abound with blessings. It said, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. So there's no faithful person who does not grow. There is a vacuum in the spirit for faithful men. Every time in the spirit, they are looking for faithful men to promote. Every time. Because this realm is constantly being substituted. Why those who were custodians are leaving, there is a demand for new custodians. That's why Proverbs 20 verse 6 said, a faithful man who shall find? Because there is a high demand for faithful men. I can tell you, some of the scarcest people to find are faithful people. And that's why the moment anyone appears, promotion is given to them by default.